first question I'm always asked is, what's your TED Talk about? Well, the title is Mental Health Unmasked. It's unveiling the secrets to sustained sanity. Thank goodness I don't have to say that in my talk. And it really came out of my work and development, which has taken me 30 years to develop my unifying framework for psychotherapy. But I really have arrived at a very strange place where I've spent 30 years as a textbook author, looking at both traditional counseling as well as family therapy theories. And I have arrived at a place in my career after 30 years of teaching the world how to do, psychotherapy theories that I'm like, there's a better way to do this. And I feel this not just like theoretically, this is like deep down in my soul, like we could be doing such a better job as a profession. And I'm passionate about it. I believe it down to my tippy toes. And it deeply, deeply saddens me as I read the news about the rates of depression, anxiety, suicide, overdose, violence, just the divisiveness and polarization in families and communities and societies, right around the world, war around the world. We could be doing a better job. Mental health as a profession could be contributing so much more, but we've just become so fragmented. So my talk is going to it begins with basically a critique of mental health. Yep, I have a lot of fun with that. And then I move into a twofold solution around what the field can do better, and then what the average individual could be doing better. There is so much we know scientifically, and just how our daily habits contribute to our overall mental health. And so, this talk is not something you just, I theoretically came up with. It is something I'm deeply passionate about. And, sometimes people ask, how do you cope when we've seen so much sorrow, pain, suffering around the world in recent years. It really has been hard. And, how do you cope with this? And one of the things, or at least for me, one of the ways I'm coping is to try to make this world a better place by finding better ways to do things. And I really am excited about this unifying framework because I think the field's ready for it. We need it. I think the world is ready for it. I don't think we get it out there fast enough. But that is where my idea for this talk came from. And if you're thinking of doing your own TED Talk, I just think it's so important that it is authentic. It is a passion in yours, like down to the very fiber of your being, the depths of your soul. You believe in what you're speaking about. And I think that's a real key component to any great TED Talk.